My favorite part about working with Annalie, I think, is just the creative freedom that she enjoys with me. Like, there's pretty much nothing is off limits. She's got great ideas herself, and she's willing to play dress up. I love getting dressed up in costumes. Favorite thing that I've worked on solo? That's a tough one. I might have to say, actually, the charity work that I've done overseas. It was a huge thing to be asked originally when I went and did the Kilimanjaro trip, because before that, the only large-scale charity trip I had done was with my brothers. So to do it on my own, that was awesome. I was very excited about it, and I was excited that I accomplished it. I mean, climbing Kilimanjaro was a big deal for me. So that would have to be the one that sticks out in my mind. Have I ever been disappointed by someone I'm close to? Well, yeah, it's happened, I think, to everybody. It's happened to me many, many times, especially actually in the last few years. I find that some of the people that I know, when they get a bit older, they lose all interest in trying and in doing the things that you're supposed to do as a friend or being there for people, or they just turn around and stab you in the back. And I will always confront somebody on those things, because I don't believe that A, they should get away with it, and B, that you should keep someone in your life like that if they don't apologize and have shown their true colors. So you gotta stand up for yourself. It's important to know your worth and know the sort of people that you want to keep in your life and have around you. Why wasn't Annalie included in the honeymoon home? Well, that is a question I have heard a fair bit this last season. The fact is, that was an issue on the day, and it was a last minute decision. I didn't know what we were shooting. And yeah, she should have been in it. There's no reason why she shouldn't have been, but ultimately that decision is not mine to make. It comes down to the producers and the network. So going forward, I would like to see her in more stuff, especially when it's family based. And she was in it at the end of the season, so that was good at least. Well, I have to say my dream project would be a toss-up between probably making an actual movie, a feature film with my brothers, being in it, or just hosting a show that is right up my alley. Something that I've always wanted to do, something like a travel show, but there's always been things in the past that kind of were not how I would have chosen to do those shows that I have done, so maybe one that's produced by me. That would be ideal. And the thing that probably surprised me the most on past projects that I've worked on would be certain people. I'm not going to throw anyone under the bus here, but I have met a number of other hosts that on camera and to the viewing public are wonderful. They're very, very pleasant and nice and charming, and in person, not so much. Kind of have an attitude and do not act the same way when they're off camera. So that used to surprise me, and it also used to disappoint me. Now I just kind of expect it. Where do I see myself in 5 years? Well, I think that probably as far as living goes, maybe Las Vegas or Southern California somewhere. I don't know exactly where in California. I've always liked LA, but it could be somewhere maybe close to LA. And doing what I do now, but maybe just to the next degree. Like I'll be in more of my own shows, producing a little bit more. So we'll see. And if I was to have a dinner party and invite anyone, dead, living, fictional, I think what I would do is I would probably invite little kid JD, teenage JD. I'd be there, obviously, so current, and then old man JD, and we would all just hash it all out. We would solve all the mysteries of the universe. Yeah, that's what I would do. Will there be a brother versus brother versus brother? Well, the God's honest truth is, I'm not sure. I'm down for it. I think that Jonathan and Drew would have an advantage because they've been doing this for so long. But I have the skills. I've been doing that kind of work specifically for, a lot longer than Drew has. So I'm down for it. It really comes down to the network. If the network agrees to it, they say, yeah, let's go ahead and do it. It'll happen.